right, so Commando versus Slackers. How do you feel about that, Reppie?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. They seem to be the two teams to beat, at least from our perspective. I think Commander probably has a edge on them usually, but I can definitely see Slackers winning sort of any map against any team. But
Yeah.
it is a shame that Paradox can't play. We were just talking about that in the mixed game.
Oh, he
we
can't
played
play
against
at
him
all?
as well. No, he's sick, so he won't be playing.
Oh no,
Unfortunately.
again. He was sick not long ago. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, that really sucks actually, because I was I mean, he's maybe not like the best player in the scene, but he drives his team, and he's of course you know.
Yeah, like a real captain, I think.
Yeah, a real captain. All right, so that means we're gonna get to see Mazer on every single map.
Yep.
Along with Gamer, Niv, and Zero versus Henu, Milton, Nitram, and Xterm, as Slackers are gonna pick DM2 against them. What do you think about that pick?
Yeah, I think if Para would have played, maybe they would have gone with DM3. To me, they always seem really strong on DM3, but I can imagine DM2. They just played it, so they're warmed up a bit more.
Yeah.
And I don't know, DM2 always feels like it can go either way. What do you think? Predictions?
Yeah. I mean, also DM3 is kind of scary against Vala. Like, of course, they have Milton, who's always scary, but Vala is especially scary on DM3. Like, then you put almost two of the biggest beasts on that map on the same team, which is gonna be even scarier. So I can understand trying to avoid DM3. I would also expect Commando to pick DM3 just for that reason.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So, oh yeah, they already did it. Maybe they even said so. But yeah, maybe E1M2 actually. Like, what's to stop like Gamer or Zero or Macer from going on a very big run on E1M2? I feel like that's almost a good pick.
Yeah. I feel like most of their players are really good on DM2 though, so I can imagine the DM2 pick.
Yeah. I guess I'm just always scared of Milton, regardless of map. Like even on E1M2, like, yeah, it feels like it's one of those maps where individual skill can really shine, and you can kind of, if you're good at surviving with the rocket launcher, you can get a bunch of frags. But at the same time, that also applies to Milton. So what's to stop him from doing exactly that same thing, right?
Yeah, I think DM2 is where individual skill might shine the least, and maybe that's exactly why they're picking it.
Yeah.
To sort of not give Milton or any of the others, I guess, the option to sort of outshine them. But mostly Milton, yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll just let them know that we're ready and say good luck, have fun. Yeah, well, I feel like Slackers have played really well during the season, right? So if any team is to beat them, it would be Slackers. If any team were to beat Commando.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, especially in officials. I think in pracs we've done pretty well against Slackers as well.
Yeah.
I think overall it's been roughly even, maybe. Like, we started off doing better, they ended up doing better, but roughly even. But in officials, but that's again, like, it's often Paradox, I think, who does really well in officials.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how that's gonna go now.
Yeah. It's so unfortunate. Like, we've been waiting for this game forever, and then when it does happen, Paradox is still ill and can't play. Like, how long do you need to schedule a freaking game? As the players are starting to get ready, let's get rid of the music and let's introduce the game sounds. Who's doing commentary with me? That would be Reppie. On the mic.
Hello, hello.
I
also haven't seen Dicky play for a while in Commando, or maybe just missed him every time. But it seems like they've been mostly playing with Henu lately.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm not sure. I played a bunch of DM4 2-on-2s with Diki, but that was like a week ago. And you're right, since then, or maybe even a little bit longer, I don't remember seeing him around. So you might be right. Although, when it comes to this team, the two players that you would change would be Henu and Diki between the two, most likely. And I feel like Henu will do an excellent job doing whatever they want him to do in the support role. But here we go. DM2 is going to be map number 1. And off to the races we are. Gamer is going to get the first low rocket launcher. Makes his way to the secret red. And now he wants to get to the... Ooh, Macer is going to get the quad. Oh, no!
Oh.
Well, that was Gamer that Macer just killed. He killed his own teammate. Oh, that's a terrible start. They just got a full start. They got low, they got high, and they got the quad, and then he killed his teammate, and now he almost bored. 13 HP on Macer. He's just barely going to survive this quad run, but he's not going to be able to challenge for the low rocket launcher. So the quad really didn't go the way they wanted it to.
Now, what happened to the second? Milton got the second high now.
Yeah.
The second low died, it seems. Yeah, so it's Milton and Macer with the rockets.
Yeah. Oh, they had such an opportunity. If you get a full start like that and then not using it, that is so unlucky. And it's also one of those, you know, things that can just throw your team off. Like Gamer, they did a good job communicating, right? So they talked with each other. It was obvious, like Gamer wasn't even going for the quad because Macer was saying that it's safe. So you guys come take it. Or like, I'll take it, don't rocket jump. And then Macer kills Gamer, and it's just one of those things that can ruin the entire game for you mentally because you get so demoralized from it. Anyways, we see a Milton quad run as they have now gained a little bit more control. He's done a couple of kills, secured one pack for a teammate, which means they do have 2 rocket launchers, one in the hands of X-Term and one in the hands of Milton. Didn't go to the low rocket launcher though, and didn't break havoc down there, trying to secure this side of the map first.
I think X-Term is camping Red Mega. Maybe that's why he didn't go there.
Yeah, maybe he's just saying that low is already safe, so there's no reason to go here. Sort of like a pseudo map lock with only 2 rocket launchers, right?
2, yeah, exactly.
This might be a pack, another pack. Yeah. Oh, okay. Doesn't get the kills, so no pack. It's one of those situations. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was the rocket launcher. Oh, Milton. Doing Milton things. Already on 23 frags, by the way, Milton is. Henu is second on 10. You gotta think that start just demoralized the entire Slackers team, right?
Yeah.
3 rocket launchers now on Team Commando. This is going to be a 4th whenever Vala decides to come get it, as it is up on the high rocket launcher. There comes Vala, and
they
there's...
just, yeah. They just killed Vala at low, I think, so hopefully Slackers can get the next low.
They do. Niv is going to get it. Alright, it's Niv with 1 rocket launcher against 4, though. Only yellow armors on Team Commando. But kind of grasping for straws here and just looking at anything that could be positive. As Milton with another quad run, he's gonna make his way down to the low rocket launcher. This time, he's probably gonna stick around until it spawns.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably communicating, knowing that Slackers have no weapon.
Yeah. And Nitram did go down for a little bit, but then he got a new rocket launcher. As when you have control over the water area, of course, the high rocket launcher is just gonna be waiting for you. Oh, Milton under some pressure here from the entire Slackers team. They're chasing him all the way to the big room. But Milton staying alive, getting a couple of frags, getting the kills on basically everyone, but he's still in trouble here. Down to 33 HP. He's gonna have to drop for the armor, but he can't. They're waiting to squish him. And there he goes. Nice pressure from Slackers, but it did cost them like 10 frags just to kill Milton. And Milton is quickly gonna restack on that high rocket launcher. So, but it's kind of the thing you need to do. You need to decide either we kill the guy at telly or we kill the guy at low. And they decided to go for the guy at low, and they managed to get it. But that means that the quad is now in the hands of Nitram instead. Milton still without a rocket launcher though, so that's a small victory for Slackers. But yeah, we're really grasping when we call that a victory.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is always so tough to break on, like on DM2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, either everybody flood tele or everybody flood low.
Yeah, but even then, like, you kill one guy and it feels so bad because all he does is spawn telly once and then he slips through and gets the high rocket launcher and you have to do it all over again. So it's really difficult. What you really need to do, I mean, this is my inferior brain. You really want to survive with a rocket at low so that you can maybe get 2 rockets, and then you kind of need to make an attack for quad. That's the only chance. Or what would you guys do in firing squad if you guys end up in a situation like this against Commando?
Yeah, if you're going for the one camping low, I would say you need to sort of time it so that when he does die, low will be up, so that you can get that first rocket and then camp red mega and hopefully sit out the next quad and then get the rocket after that, and then you have 2, and then maybe you can make an attack. Or you flood teleside and sort of try the same thing. I'm usually more of a fan of flooding the teleside because it just creates way more chaos when enemies are like slipping through tele and they're all over high rocket and GL.
Yeah.
So that also works, I think.
Yeah. I would agree as well, because it's almost harder for the tele guy to survive as well. Okay, Macer trying to make that attack that we were talking about, having to attack the quad at some point. Like, you can't win the game without any quads. So at some point the attack needs to happen, and Macer tried to go for it, but he was denied. So the quad ended up in the hands of Milton. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, telly. So it's easier to attack as well because it's more difficult for the tele guy to survive. He has a good angle to spam, but he only has access to 125 health and 1 yellow armor, right? If you're at low and you're camping the low rocket launcher, you can either try to escape to red mega, which will be a huge boost to you, and you can also escape through the slip then to big where there are yellow armors, or you can go back to secret. So it's kind of easy to survive at low compared to tele if you get that flood.
Yeah, and it's like hiding at red mega. It's very difficult to get to someone there.
Oh!
Whereas tele is so open. Oh, that was nice. Yeah,
that was a good kill from Gamer. So the quad is killed off for the first time in this game. Well done by Gamer, but quickly restacked 2 rocket launchers on Commando, but never mind. Gamer did have a rocket, but went down to Milton. No packs though, as we see. No, actually, it might have been a pack. No, Milton got the low rocket launcher. Never mind. Oh my god, is Milton gonna survive with that? I know we're not watching Milton right now, but he did survive 2 backroom and got the 200. He was down to 14 HP or something like that, but of course he made it out, and now he's on a full stack. Again, this is another one of those semi-map locks where Milton is going to control low, and they do have Henu on the other side, actually Vala on the other side, securing the quad.
He might be too weak to get it though. I wonder how this will go.
Yeah, 3 seconds away. Niv is around the area, but it didn't have any weapon. Macer is going to get the quad, but he didn't have anything, so he goes down immediately. As we get to see Milton a little bit again. He's now on 66 frags, by the way. And to put that into perspective, the highest fragger on Team Slackers would be Niv. He's on 12. Of course, everybody knows that this is kind of how DM2 can go sometimes. And it's just very, very hard to break out of. And this might be one of those situations where Paradox would be great to have on the team, just because he might push people to do X or Y, or
exactly, like get everybody sort of all then I don't know what the expression in English is, like
on the
noses
same page,
pointed in the same direction. It's like, okay, everybody go low at this time and then do this and then attack. Like I think like Mazer made a pretty decent attack on quad before, or I don't know, I'd say decent, but he almost instantly died.
He felt pretty alone.
Like, yeah, he was too alone. I think that's like you finally have a rocket and then you sort of waste it that way.
So funny question in chat. ER says, was it a full start? Yeah, it was, but it was a full start for Slackers. Yeah. But they got the quad, and with the very first quad, they team killed their other rocket launchers, so the quad was the only weapon on the map, and then he was too weak to go low, so nothing really worked out for them. They completely blew that full start. And I guess nice play from Commando as well, but really team killing your own rocket launcher at path, that's not really something that Commando forced. That was just an unnecessary mistake.
Yeah, I think Slackers should have gotten the second high at least, and Milton ended up getting that one.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, how did that happen? I'm curious.
Yeah, I think nobody checked. I think they all went for low. And Mazer was, because, yeah, Mazer was waiting for the yellow armor after his quad ran out. And yeah, Milton just sat there waiting for it and got it. And then slipped away to big room.
Yeah. This is, by the way, I believe the very last game in the round robin. After this, we'll move into the playoffs, where it's a single elimination deal. So you lose one series and you're out.
We have one more. We're also playing Slacker still on Sunday.
Oh, okay. So we do have one more game. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. That's gonna be a close one as well.
Yeah, depending on the outcome, we might have a 3-way tie, I think, for second place, which is kind of funny.
And it's actually a pretty big deal as well. Second place will net you a semi-final spot right away. Third place will force you to play a quarterfinals, and you might not get the most fun opposition in the semi-finals. Nice play to deny that quad, but yeah. After all of that, we end up with 4 rocket launchers, 4 Commando, 0 for Slackers. Milton goes down though, leaves a pack for Gamer. Oh no, I
killed off.
Yeah, I wonder. No, I didn't drop a pack. I thought he might have just given it back to Milton because Milton was the one who killed him. And he was gonna bore. So that's a pack, but it's one of those packs where, and that's another pack. You're so out of control that if you drop a pack almost anywhere...
Another pack.
Yeah, lots of packs in Path. But it feels like when you're really out of control, if you drop a pack almost anywhere on this side of the map, it's going to go to the team in control, because it's easy for them to save the pack. So yeah, as we see, in the end of the day, still 4 rocket launchers for Commando. That's why, like, sometimes people say on DM2 that it's kind of fine to drop a pack because there are so many rocket launchers going around, and when you attack, like, of course you're gonna fire that last rocket. But the thing is, the team in control can easily save a pack, whereas you, if you're out of control, it's almost impossible for you to save a pack, at least on that side of the map. Yeah. So you're still gonna lose rocket launchers doing that. So it's difficult, but DM2 is like a science. Breaking out of almost a map lock is very, very difficult.
Yeah, and you have to be patient, I think, and it's very difficult to be patient when you're like standing at Red Mega with your only rocket launcher for the team, and you see like your entire team get like spawn fragged constantly. Yeah, it's so tempting to go out like, we can't do this for another minute. But yeah, I think patience is key. Like, probably don't attack until you have at least 2 rockets.
Yeah. Well, they've killed off 3 rocket launchers now for Commando, randomly, without any like crazy quad run or anything. Valle is the last remaining one, and they're gonna actually hunt him down. He's not gonna go down just yet though. He's down to the 17 HP. Is he gonna make it back to the back room? Oh, Henu, you should probably actually, Nitram should just maybe bore this to Henu.
Yeah.
Milton got the low rocket launcher. He also had a stack, so Henu, poor Henu, not getting anything, and now he's almost going down. He managed to get the secret red. I'm just watching the team info information in the lower right. Now Hinu went down. Poor guy. Really bullied out of anything. Ooh, Vala misses the rocket jump. And this might be one of the quads for Slackers that might actually survive. Never mind, they're attacking Niv. Niv goes down. Vala is going to be the one picking up the quad. Nice attack from the Commando team, doing that together. And yeah, that was a short-lived control for Slackers. Vala being careful. Oh, he's gonna fall down into the lava. You can't get up on that side of the big room. Oh, nice kill. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great way to kill off the quad, especially when you're out of control. And it's underused. I feel like that the big platforms or like the big room can be opened strategically way more often than it actually is.
Yeah.
Like, you're always afraid of maybe killing a teammate, but if you really communicate to everyone that I'm gonna open big, they should know better than to end up in the lava, right? So
yeah.
Oh, that's some nice team damage from Zero, and that's gonna result in Gamer dying. Vala getting ready for the quad again. He's gonna pick it up. So we have 4 more quads in this game, and the scores are pretty outrageous as we are 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from this game being over, and Milton is sitting comfortably on 96 frags.
96, yeah.
He is gonna get way above 100, I would imagine. Although we do see 3 rocket launchers for Slackers right now, only 1 rocket launcher for Commando. So maybe that chase for 100 will be a little bit slower than Milton hoped.
Yeah, hopefully they can get some quad guns going the last couple of minutes and get a confidence boost going into the next map.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you kind of want anything, any way to just reset and just think of the game as a 0-0 situation and restart your brain, kind of. Because you don't want to go demoralized into DM3.
No.
Macer with a quad run. He was the one who didn't have a very fortunate start to this game by killing Gamer. This time he will survive. He's gonna get the tele yellow, and now he's gonna make his way to low. Let's see. He might run into an enemy here. Henu is in the back room with a rocket launcher. So is Milton. Henu goes down. Milton has made his way. He slipped through. Yeah. Oh no, Macer bores. And that's the end of that quadrant. That's unfortunate. But he got Henu, I guess.
Yeah,
but then he left
got one of the packs. Yeah.
Well, 3 rocket launchers against 3. Niv goes down, so that's one gone. Milton is dead. Okay, they're gonna trade away a bunch of rockets right now before this next quad.
There's still a rocket pack in secret. I don't think anybody realizes. Zero got it. Nice.
All right, Mason with another quarter, and he gets another attempt, and he just barely dodges a rocket. That would have killed him, by the way. It was a 70 HP. 44 HP. No, he's going to go down in the secret room. Didn't check before entering because he was getting pressured from low. And yeah, what can you do? Poor Slackers, as almost everyone on the entire map had a rocket launcher for a split second. And yeah, 3 rocket launches for Slackers. 2 minutes remaining in this one. Milton has still not reached 100 frags. He's only gotten 1 frag in the last 2.5 minutes. And if you're Slackers at this point, what you really want to do is just limit Milton from 100 frags. But there he comes. He yeah. And this is gonna be... No, they stole it from him. Not 100 just yet. Oh, Milton maybe going down to this one. No, not yet. No. And Niv is gonna... Oh, that's a beautiful rocket. What a rocket from Niv. That's a 180. Flick shot down to 1 HP. Still alive. No. He's gonna go down to Henu, the support player, getting the kill, doing the dirty work. Well done by Henu, as Niv did a good job up until then trying to survive. Zero spamming away, staying alive. Oh. Feels bad.
They're both so weak.
Anyways, Milton's still on 99 frags, by the way. No, there you go.
Wait,
That's
he's at
the
100,
100th.
right? Yeah.
He just got the 100th frag. That's unfortunate for Slackers. Like, it's... It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's always like a small mental victory. Like, if you know that he's been kept off of, you know, not even getting 4 frags in 4.5 minutes, that is something that you can bring to the next map. But, yeah. Another one. Oh, no. Yeah, they are going to get the kill on next turn. Nice spam from Zero to push him back into the lava. And some good plays. Like, the last 10 minutes weren't too bad for Slackers. It was really the first 10 minutes that cost this. Anyways, GG. Map number 1, 306 to 137.
Yeah, they definitely caught up some. So that's would have been pretty brutal if that lasted. That lock lasted for 20 minutes. Team 3.
Yeah. Commando picks DM3. Sorry, I'm just adding some stuff in the background. Alright, so DM3 we go to. No Paradox available, so he's not going to be swapped in. And I don't know, like you said, DK might not be available. So no swaps likely to happen, but hopefully they take like a small breather, reset, and realize that you can still beat Commando on Team 3. It's absolutely doable.
Yeah, especially if they get a good start again. I think Slackers is very, very difficult to play once they have control.
Yeah.
They have this play style of like putting so much pressure on low bridge area and rocket that I don't know, it just feels impossible to do anything because you can't get away with a weapon.
Yeah. Actually, Henry has dropped, so maybe there's a DK around somewhere.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
Nope, never mind.
He will play. Oh, well, Paradox is playing though, so that's...
Oh, Paradox
nice.
is gonna play. Oh, that's cool.
So I was wrong. You mentioned before he was sick, but maybe after seeing that team too, he was like, okay,
like
I gotta do something.
Well, that's gonna mess up my HUD because Paradox has a long name.
Yeah, I wonder why Niv went out.
Oh, you would play Niv here? What would you do if you were the team captain? Like, who would you sit? Maester, maybe, or?
Yeah, I think so. I feel Maester is good on DM2, E1, M2 especially, and yeah, I think Niv is. Yeah, I would pick DM3 as Niv's best map.
So just imagine that you guys had way more players in the firing squad. If someone had a bit of a rough game, like let's say Maester, right? Maester had a bit of a rough start. He killed Gamer. He bored with a couple of quads and didn't have the best game of his life. Would you take something like that into account when you swap a player, or like?
Yeah, I know. It's never been like a hierarchy where somebody says like, okay, get out because you're not playing well.
Yeah.
It's always up to whoever is playing, I guess. It's like if you don't feel like you're playing well and you want to sit out, then it works more that way. But we've never really been in the situation, I think, often that we had 5 players available.
Yeah. Yeah, what we usually like decide maps before the games even start. But if you really want to try hard, if someone is having a bad game, I mean, it can go either two ways. Either they have another bad game because they have a bad day, or they get pissed because they had a bad game and they start playing way better on the next one and get some revenge.
Yeah, so I mostly just leave it up to the player himself. It's like,
yeah, how he's feeling. All right, boys. Map number 2. About to begin. Slackers versus Commando. It's DM3. Kind of hoping for a good start for Slackers here because I really want to see a map 3.
Me too.
All right, here we go. X-Term is going to get the first rocket launcher, but Paradox gets the first pent. Both weapons went to Commando, but all the power-ups to Slackers.
Cool. Pretty even start then.
Yep. Paradox is trying to pressure X-Term over here. He's going to hunt him down. No, he's going to go for the rocket launcher.
Gotten the yellow.
Yeah, now he's going to be very low on armor. So it might be difficult to survive here. Uh-oh. No,
yeah.
No,
and he gets
no.
it.
That is just like the last thing that you can allow to happen. Paradox didn't look to his left. Like, Henry was standing there all that time, just blocking Paradox from it, and he wasn't shooting him. He didn't get the grenade launcher either. So without the grenade launcher, it's difficult to push Henu away from it. So Henu just stole the rocket launcher. Oh boy.
They did manage to kill X-Term though, so it's no rocket for it either.
Milton is still alive though, with a 200 stack and the lightning gun. We're getting ready for the quad, and this might be one of those quads where you just take over the entire map. There's only one enemy weapon though, and that's Macer in SNG with a lightning gun.
Yeah,
but with
I think
this,
you want to make sure with this quad that the team gets the next round of weapons, so to say.
Yeah. He also knows that there aren't many weapons to worry about anyways. So there's not many weapons to kill. Now you just want to secure this area. If I'm Milton, I'm picking this up myself. Yeah, and he's gonna do that. Just barely dodging a spawn frag there. Could have been scary. But Milton is just fine, getting a couple of kills. Secured the rocket launcher for himself. Vala got the lightning gun. But Macer is still on the other side of the map, lurking. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
To Vala, I guess.
Yeah, because Vala is on 3 HP. He's gonna go down as well. To Milton, I think. But he was probably out of cells anyways. It's one of those deaths that you don't really care too much about. Milton is scared about a roamer here. There's not actually anyone around.
No. New weapons coming up now.
Yeah. Milton is now gonna rush in. He's gonna take the low.
Too late to get the rocket.
Yeah. But he's on time to kill everyone.
Kill them.
Yeah. So he couldn't secure them for his teammates, but he was in good shape. Oh, that's a good attack from Paradox. I like that. That dealt a lot of damage to Milton. Milton is not going to be able to stick around for the red armor. He's going to have to make his way over to the S&G area to try and restack, but he's going to be out of the play for a little bit here, unless he tries to go
for the quad.
Is he going to go for the... No, he can't, right? Oh, and then he survives with 10 HP. I heard the flurry of boomsticks behind him, but not a single one connected. They didn't hit a single boomstick. I heard like 5 shots. What a snipe, by the way, on the quad. The quad goes down, and Milton is still alive. He should never survive that.
No.
He was on 15 HP and then down to 10 HP. And now he's back in the red room. He's gonna get a red in 10 seconds. Oh boy, that just shouldn't happen, but it happens when it's Milton. Well played anyways to Milton, and now he's in pretty good shape to keep ring safe and just secure the red armor whenever he wants to, for a teammate or for himself. On the other side of things, Slackers doesn't really have any weapons. They have one SNG at yellow. That's about it.
And X-Term camping yellow.
Yeah,
Vala getting the next rocket. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad now for Slackers.
Yes, it is looking pretty bad
and our
right
third
now.
Map.
Oh, I want a third map, man. So not a single weapon on Team Slackers. X-Term did die with his rocket though. But Milton and Vala are still alive, both of them. And those are probably the two most scary players. And yeah, this is scary. Maybe a discharge from Paradox. He's looking for it anyways. Actually, Paradox didn't even have one. Gamer did. And he wasn't anywhere close. 3 rocket launchers for Commando. 0 now with a lightning gun, as he has his mega tick out. And Pant is about to spawn. They don't really have any way to challenge this at all. It's gonna be the safest Pent of Milton's life. As he's gonna get a... No, they're gonna split every single... Actually, the ring was stolen by Gamer. But Pent and Quad split between Milton and Vala. So there is 1 rocket launcher. That's 0. He's at Pent. I wonder if they're aware of that.
I guess so, because he just died.
Yeah. Died to Vala. That was a short-lived one. Gamer has a lightning gun at Hill. He's probably trying to nail someone to the ceiling with that. One of those classic... Never mind, he went back to bridge, and that's not gonna happen. He does have a red though, so it's not one of those throwaway lightning guns, and Milton is gonna feel the lightning gun from Gamer. But he survives. Oh no, Milton gets backstabbed yet again, this time by 0. So Milton does go down. He leaves a pack as well. Not sure. Actually, Mazer got that. So 1 rocket launcher for Slackers. However, they are behind roughly 40 kills. 40 frags, rather. Can they slow down Vala? Oh, he's gonna go very aggressive. Nice play from Vala, but it's probably gonna cost him his life. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those plays. Like, I see them every now and then from players where they commit so hard. Like, yes, he did get a kill on a weapon. Yes, he denied a lightning gun, but apart from that, he just went down himself. So do you think that's worth it?
No, I think it maybe if you have 3 weapons in the team, and definitely when you have 4, but not when it's only you and 1 teammate that have a weapon. Then I don't know, it doesn't feel worth it, because the teammate has no chance of preventing the enemy from getting more weapons, because you need to sort of stick around red area. So I don't think... I also wasn't a fan.
We also see the entire Slackers team around the water/bridge, trying desperately to get a weapon. Milton is gonna pick up the quad without any gun, by the way.
Probably gonna try to get a weapon with this now.
Yep, the rocket launcher will spawn before the lightning gun. He's just gonna dive down and get some boomstick frags. No enemy weapons though, so he doesn't really have to worry about anything. I mean, you already have control. Like, why not give the quad to a boomstick? It's gonna secure a weapon for him. Oh, poor Paradox. Only 2 weapons on Team Commando though, but absolutely 0 control from Slackers on either side of the map. Gamer managed to steal a red armor, and that's the guy who Milton is fighting, and it's not gonna really go that well with only a red and a boomstick. They're trying to steal the quad though, and Milton turned around. I'm not sure why.
He had no rockets. Nala accidentally stole his rockets.
Oh god. That's a nice little spot.
Yeah.
To ambush the quad from. Gamer comes back. He's like, are you still there? Yeah. Well, this is an anticlimactic quad run. Gamer's looking around. Now dies to a boomstick. It looked like 0 plan. Like.
Oh, nice.
Nice fight from Milton. He's gonna pick up the pack himself. A little bit too weak to save it. And it's also in one of those exposed areas, like on top of the top bridge. You don't really want to... Or high bridge. Very difficult to save. But he's gonna go down eventually anyways. Gamer gets the kill. So we're closing in on the halfway mark. And the second, actually 3rd pent. Mazer is gonna get the quad. He has a lightning gun with 0 cells. He's gonna... Oh, this is so scary. 6 HP. Finally gets a couple of health packs. Or bubbles, if you will. Oh, no. Oh, that's 100 cells on 0. Oh, my... I mean, give the freaking pack to Mazer. I don't care at this point. Oh, this is such a waste, if you ask me. Right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I would kill 0 there. Even though he has a lightning gun, to have a quad lightning gun with 100 cells, you can kill the entire enemy team. I feel like.
Yeah, I think he still had enough time on his quad, right? To actually attack red with it.
Yeah, I mean, he died with the quad. He still had quad when he died at red.
Yeah.
Anyways, Pent is picked up by X-Term, who doesn't have any rockets. Oh no! And the grenade launcher is stolen from him. So still no rockets for X-Term. Vala was like, this is my grenade launcher now. Well, 5 rockets from that pack, so X-Term will be able to rocket jump a little bit now and make his way over to the red armor. But not much else is going to happen in this quad run, or pent run.
Yeah, I thought before this pent, it was still sort of like doable for slackers, like frag-wise.
Yeah.
Now it feels really rough.
Yeah. For about half the frags. Of course, it's technically possible they can get as many frags as Commando did in the same amount of time. We still have half the game to play. This is a good attack from Zero. Nice. That's going to be a rocket pack for himself. So now 2 rocket launchers. Oh no. Zero does go down to Henu. Doing the dirty work, getting the important kills. Gamer's trying to attack this quad. He needs help. He's going to pick it up, but he's very weak here. It's going to be difficult for him to... Oh, and the yellow was just picked up by someone. That was Milton stealing that.
Oh, yeah. And killing Paradox with a rocket.
And again, we see a gamer with a quad run where he can't really do much, even though this time he has a rocket launcher, but with no armor, you can't really do anything. And now the quad is gonna run out, so he's gonna try to secure a weapon for his teammate. But they still don't get it because of the spawn from Milton. Oh, and Milton is still alive down there.
Unlucky.
Milton is still alive. Yeah, they're gonna look at this. They're setting up an ambush from every single direction on Milton. They want to kill Milton, but he's still alive. He made it to red. How? How did this just happen?
The center mega spawned, I think, as he was going there.
Oh boy.
That worked out very well for him spawning rocket.
Yep. Henu with a quad run, that's what I like to see. Only 16 cells though and no rocket launcher, so it's not going to be able to shoot a lot. He has a buckshot though, and that's a good weapon with a quad. Oh, I like that attack, but it's not going to work out. Nice ambush from Zero with the grenades. Making sure that the quad would not survive slipping. Oh, gotta be careful here. The yellow will spawn in 1 second. Oh, nice play. Nice play from Zero. Good rocket as well. But he's the only rocket launcher on the team. And now he's going to be in a fight. They're going to trade. Wonder what happened to those packs. They're still available. Yeah. Nobody has picked them up
Vala gets
yet.
It.
Yeah, Vala gets it. Yeah.
Wait, am I like... I feel like I'm 2 or 3 seconds ahead of you.
Maybe you are. I don't know. QTV
I'll stop spoiling things.
My QTV _ buffer time is at 0.5. Unless you're like listening to the stream at the same time.
No, I'm watching on QTV. Also 0.5.
Then I have no idea. Anyways, Milton with a quad run. As he's on almost 60 kills, which is kind of interesting because we haven't seen too much of Milton this game, like at least from AutoTrack's point of view. We haven't seen him too much, but he's still top fragging by quite a large margin. And yeah, we did see him get a pent, and
yeah, he hasn't gotten that many frags, quads, I mean.
Yeah, crazy quad runs or whatever that we usually see, maybe. But he's still top fragging, so he's still doing his thing just outside of camera view.
Here we go.
Yep. This is his opportunity to prove us wrong. Or at least give us a show. Ooh, just barely dodges that, and that feels so bad. So you're trying to discharge the quad, but instead you just leave a pack in the water, and Milton already had over 80 cells, so he just drops down and picks up the attempted discharge weapon, And now he has almost 100 cells on the quad. Like, everything working against Commando here. Of course, it's a really nice play from Milton as he's getting ready for this pent. It's really nice play from Milton, avoiding the discharge, then dropping down for the pack, and just understanding the situation perfectly. But still. Yeah. Well, pent in the hands of Milton. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, that's a mistake. You rarely see that from Milton. Like, it's that ridiculous. Milton is that good of a player that we have to point out whenever he does make one mistake. So he missed the rocket jump on the first attempt. It's not going to hurt him, though. He still made it to quad on time. But we gotta, you know, write it in the notebook. Milton missed a rocket jump. It doesn't happen very often. They're just controlling the map right now, by the way, which is why we don't see Milton do too much with this squad. There's nobody to kill. So what do you do then? Well, you just control the weapon area and you make sure it stays that way. And that's what Milton is doing. Well, okay, so one lightning gun on Paradox managed to slip out.
He's trapped now, though, there, I think.
He's trapped on hill, indeed. Oh, yeah, there he goes down.
And this situation feels even more hopeless, I think, than a full lock on DM2 nowadays. It's like, if they have red so safe, getting all the quads, yellow safe, what the hell can you do?
Yeah, it's one of those 20 minutes swimming on DM3 kind of situations. Where you sometimes jump into the water, like you start timing the yellow, you hear the no, sorry, not the yellow, you time the lightning gun because you hear the previous pickup and you're like, okay, on next lightning gun I'm gonna be there, so you dive for it only to see like 3 teammates also going for the same lightning gun. That's how DM3 can be sometimes, and that's kind of what Slackers is. Or Slackers are experiencing right now. And it's the most demoralizing feeling, like, well, I have a mega, so I guess I'll take the lightning gun, and you guys keep swimming for 30 seconds and wait for the next one. It feels so hopeless. You're absolutely right. 248 to 104. 3 minutes remaining, 3 more quads. And Henu is gonna get another quad run, again with a lightning gun. And no rocket launcher. Gamer is alive with a rocket launcher, but not for very long, as Henu is gonna find the kill, and that's a rocket launcher for Mr. Henu as well. And yeah, 2 minutes remaining in this, and there's no way for Slackers to make up for this amount of frags, of course. And probably not too happy with the game. It would be interesting to hear like the thoughts from Slackers. What do you think they're saying? Just like, we got manhandled, or we did something wrong, we could change something? Like, what could they do?
I think for DM2 at least, they'll probably be like not happy with the start, and then after that start it was just over, I think, because Commando got such a tight lock. There wasn't much they could do. On DM3, yeah, I don't know, actually. There weren't that many like very crucial moments. It just seemed like Commando played like really solid. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Any moments that stand out to you where you're like, oh, Slacker should have done that better?
Well, yeah, I mean, DM2, yes, but on DM3, I mean, yeah, the first rocket launcher with the pent. The steal from Henu.
Yeah, again, the start, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is actually huge. If Paradox makes it out with the first rocket launcher, he can probably get to an armor. He can challenge the next quad. He can help his teammates get the next weapons. Instead, the quad went to Milton, and he secured weapons for his teammates, right? So, Commando just got a perfect start because Paradox messed up the first pent. He was chasing, who was it? That got,
Exterm, I think.
Yeah. Exterm got the first rocket launcher, and he was chasing him, so he didn't go for the grenade launcher, he didn't go for the yellow, so he had no way of really pushing Henu away from the rocket launcher. And I feel like just chasing Exterm in the first place was probably a bad idea from Paradox.
Yeah.
Well, last
I like
20
the
seconds.
Chase, at least to deny the first rocket, the yellow.
Yeah.
But then he didn't get the yellow. He just went window.
But I'm not sure if somebody took the grenade launcher. Like, even before you manage to chase the rocket launcher, you should grab the grenade, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Anyways, map number 2 is over 302 to 110. Let me write that in the books. 302 to 110.
The instant drop at least shows they're definitely not happy with how it went.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too surprising,
Not
right?
surprising. Yeah, I think they've done a lot better in pracs against them.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So, speaking about something else, do you see anything that, like, oh, we can use this against slackers in our game?
Let me think. No, I think what worked really well for Commando is like the very tight lock on red. I think that goes for any game. It's like you just want to always have somebody standing at red so that they can't sneak around with their LGs.
Yeah.
No, nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they felt like a very sort of bland DM3. It's like almost. No, I don't want to say like a mixed game, but it's just like a textbook DM3 game where nothing really stood out to me, at least.
Yeah. Well, guys, and Reppie, thank you so much for joining me. Slackers lose this one 0-2 against Commando. Maybe not, super surprising, but
no, as expected, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, so next game that we see is probably gonna be Slackers versus the Firing Squad. That's gonna be fun. All right, well,
probably gonna be more tight than this one.
Yeah, I expect so. Well, thank you so much, Reppie, for joining me. I hope to see you again, maybe in the playoffs. Of course, you can't join me for the next one, but hopefully later down the line. Thank you so much.
Yes, thanks for having me. It was fun.